1,300 feet below. Please complete boarding procedures before getting in.
Roger that. Have a ton of tickets. Let's party! Sneaked into the base successfully.
So much for sneaking in. They're already here to greet you.
Hello, Johnny boy! And goodbye! Nice landing.
You have some guests approaching at 2 o'clock. And you guests are coming too.
What a big welcome. I'll make you just like perforated cheese for a bingo!
Oh, it seems like they love you so much. They're not gonna let you go.
No problem. You guys are roast chicken.
Great work, President. But you still have a delicious dessert coming. Welcome.
Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Metal Wolf Chaos XD. This is kind of an odd duck that nobody really expected until, well, I guess Devolver Digital was like, oh hey, let's see if we can get the publishing rights for this game and make it sort of HD version. And what do you know, they did! Anyway, so Metal Wolf Chaos is originally a third-person shooter like mecha game for the, was it the Xbox? This is back during FromSoftware's mecha game phase, back when they were mostly known for Armored Core and so on and so forth. And for whatever ridiculous reason, they decided to make a, I'm almost gonna say, based on that, it's like if you took the wild parts of Metal Gear Revengeance, especially that Senator, amped up the anime, and then put it all in mecha. And I think that's kind of close to what you get. And so I personally never really even knew about this game because it was an Xbox exclusive, and that's one of the platforms I've never owned. And so when everybody would like talk about it, I'd just be like, it looks okay. And then, yeah, was it like 2 years ago, Devolver Digital had a trailer for Metal Wolf Chaos XD as part of the E3 coverage, and I was just like, that's or as part of their E3 lineup, and I was just like, that's unexpected. Alright, sure, why not? I'll play it maybe. And I guess here I am, a couple days early. There's technically an embargo for this up to the end of the 5th mission, and that goes away when the game comes out. So we should be able to play at least a little bit of this beforehand. And if we're lucky, actually, yeah, the embargo will end more or less with the episodes. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, by the end of the first quarter of the 21st century, voice acted.
Freedom was dead in America. Beginning with a large-scale military coup d'etat that erupted in various cities throughout the nation. The rebels seized power in all the central institutions of government. The entire nation appeared to have fallen completely into the hands of the coup d'etat forces. However, one final hope in opposing the coup d'etat forces remained. This final hope being the U.S. President himself. Michael Wilson, the 47th President of the United States, equipped with a special mobile armored ops suit developed in secret by the military, boldly waged his own personal war alone. to take back America's freedom.
So apparently, I just looked it up.
Special ops suit, Jody.
It looks like a fancy party is about to start. This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Okay, let's party! Welcome to the White House.
The people outside look really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some FaceTime with the Commander-in-Chief.
How do I shoot? Okay, I think I am shooting here. I've got a shotgun and, like, a pistol. I'm trying to figure out where my HP bar is. There we go. Does that? Yep, martial artist. This is confusing. I turned on the sound effects, like, by a smidge, but it seems to have just completely turned them off entirely. Confusing. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I can swap, so I can have a rocket launcher, a sniper rifle. Let's go with that. Wow, that rocket launcher is unsatisfying.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. Enter the underground base using this oversized back door here. The enemy are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
So I'm not actually that much... I thought I was considerably larger than I am. Like, I was figuring we were a big old mecha, but no. We're just vaguely bigger than a person.
I'll be back.
Anyway, so apparently this game was actually never released in the West at all.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you.
I guess I'll stick with the shotgun.
Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
Okay. Controls are a little weird, but, I mean, this is an Xbox game, like, PS2 era? Well, I guess, I don't know, PS2 era means more to me, because, like I said, never really played anything on the Xbox, so it's kind of strange. 2004, 15.
There's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry.
Okay, so before we go too far, yeah, it does look like we get some more weapons along the way, probably. I'm gonna go turn those sound effects up, because apparently setting it down to 60% is... Wow, yeah, it really does just get rid of it entirely. Audio balance on this is odd.
The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment.
At least you can hear the voice acting. It looks like there's attenuation. I want to turn that down by a smidge.
Whoa, something quite dangerous awaits. But with missiles of that caliber, if you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down.
So it looks like there's some pretty hefty auto aim in this, which is kind of nice. Oh. Okay, so there's like one guy left.
Keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened.
Okay, so the sound effects went from a dead silent to actually kind of loud. So let's turn that back down a bit. Let's see. Do we want to try like 85? No. I don't want to cancel it. Okay, use these settings. Alright, let's try this again. Enter Air Force One. Oh, we do have a sprint.
Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests. Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One.
Please be careful.
Okay, so it does seem like it's in my best interest to not be near enemies on some of these. Wow. I wonder if this would actually be easier with keyboard mouse controls. I destroyed that truck. Not actually sure if enemies were spawning from it, but in the off chance they were. Am I supposed to kill them all or get to Air Force One? Okay.
Keep you waiting, Mr. President.
How's that for a ticketless ticket?
Mr. President, welcome to Air Force One.
Well. Wow. Poor Lincoln.
Like they were ever invited. They're definitely...
Michael!
What?
Mr. President, it looks like this party is just getting started.
Oh, energy pod and rescued. There were things to do? Well, I don't really care too much about rankings, but secrets are a problem. Anyway, President Michael Wilson's flight from the White House cemented Vice President Richard Hawke's hold on the country. With the Pentagon, Congress, and every other core institution in America firmly in his grasp, Hawke was free to thrust his depravity upon the country in the name of a revolution. The land of the free was free no more. But let me tell you the story of a man who stood against that tide, who believed in his own justice, even when it seemed the whole country had turned against him. DNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
Jody, update me as to the status of the nation.
The Pentagon, the United Nations, and all central government institutions have fallen into the hands of the Vice President.
That's not the UN. What? Alright, whatever.
Have they?
Mr. President, believe in your own justice. I'm sure your father would have told you the same.
Jody, how's my schedule look for today?
You've got a conference and dinner party at the Japanese embassy regarding wildlife protection.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel that. I'm heading out to save America. Can you let them know I won't be able to make it?
Yes, Mr. President.
To my beloved fellow Americans,
Wow.
good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your American justice and freedom supporter. First of all, what I would like to tell each and every one of you is this. Recent events were not a mere coup d'etat, but rather a revolution to correct the wrongs in the United States of America. To our regret, our nation is in a crisis situation. Since 2010, domestic terrorism problems have increased rapidly. economic disputes originating from the exhaustion of fossil fuels and the sudden rise in unemployment due to the influx of large-scale immigration. Neither the current president nor the American government took actions to address these various problems. On the contrary, they have filled their own pockets adhering to terrorist cells. To correct this situation, Richard Hawk, Arizona insurrection hero and vice president of the old government, and the U.S. military rose to the task at hand. Much like our ancestors did, based in a belief of winning freedom, and based in the belief of an independent war, and based in the belief in this great nation. However, to our regret, an evil to disobey this belief exists in the United States of America too. And here is that evil. This villainous terrorist who first appeared in Washington and began his unjust rampage goes by the alias Metal Wolf. His current whereabouts are unknown. While all of America will be under martial law until Metal Wolf is caught, please do not confuse the issues at hand. Without fail, the U.S. military elite forces, with a combined strength of 1.5 million, promise to smash this unforgivable evil to pieces. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your special remedy for all kinds of evil.
Okay, so, we just did the White House. So there are hostages to rescue, energy pods, technology, and economy. I'm curious about what these things mean. I'm just gonna do whatever the heck, and if I need to replay through things,
that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom. Target areas that the enemy force uses as the base of their military activities are built around the town. Target areas where enemy forces are concentrated are dangerous, but you can weaken their morale by destroying enemy armies. Destroy all target areas, annihilate the enemy force, and make the liberation of San Francisco shine as a beacon of hope in your counteroffensive. This mission goes by the call name Metropolitan Recapture Operation from Cisco Sighted Road.
what?
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
I am confused. Okay, hey, so we can fund research, develop weaponry. That's cool. Let's see. So I should probably mention the volume on this is just pure butts. I can honestly do nothing to change it. I wish I could actually have all the audio balanced properly, but it'll only work for YouTube. And I'm probably going to get a couple of people being like, "What do you mean the audio sounds fine?" Or it's going to be too quiet, or it's going to be too loud. I don't know. What do we get? Machine guns, assault rifles seem to do fine. So let's advance research towards the MFAR A1. We get a better machine gun. Could develop the... Okay, oh I see. So there's a difference between development and research, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's see what I can... Wait. Oh. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot of money or anything. Energy cost. Handguns, machine guns. So manufacturing cost is 4,700, so I can't actually get the MP7 even if I wanted to. That wasn't what I was, like, really aiming for, but that's okay. I'll figure this out as I go along. Anyway, let's see. So, I'm assuming no other weapons to equip. Yeah, a lot of different types of weapons, but nah. Later. Let's just save. And we might have to, like, replay missions or, like, do a bunch of things to get all the... Because there's energy pods and a bunch of other things to look for. We'll just see how it goes as I go along.
Mr. President, how's the skydiving?
Not too bad.
San Francisco, occupied by coup d'etat forces, will be the starting point of our counteroffensive. And here's the starting grid.
Okay.
That's quite a gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
The gentleman in me goes off the clock at 5 p.m. And now I'm gonna take America back!
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout, and take back the town.
So it does look like I have a limited amount of ammo. Hopefully I can get more as I go along. And yeah, it does look like they spawn from trucks. So I gotta worry about that just slightly. Luckily, most of these trucks go down in, like, nobody's business. Or go down like nobody's business. Okay, what else do we got around here? We've got, supposedly... Oh yeah, we still have more enemies around here. I guess I'm just going to just go around truck smashing for a while. Until I got something better to do. Supposedly there's targets and energy pods that I gotta look for. I don't know the first thing about where to find them. Oh, bonus funds. Cool. Nope, they do not have bonus funds on them. But what about this market? What do we have in here? Do we have dissidents? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Oh, so I can, like, overheat this thing. Okay. Well, not seeing much around here. Oh, I can straight up fly. It's kind of a limited flight, and it's not the most useful thing in the existence of ever. But you know what? It's fine, it gives me something to do. But yeah, they're quite dead. Okay. I'm slowly getting the hang of this.
President, POWs are being transported in that cage. Destroy the cage with light firearms and rescue the people inside.
Okay, so light firearms, probably the pistol, less the shotgun. I'm a little worried about destroying this.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military.
So that's how I get energy pods. Rescue the hostages, get energy pods, maybe get some other stuff.
Mr. President, now the POW can be safely liberated.
Alright. Well, I understand now. We might want to go back to the...
Forces have even captured San Francisco's cable cars. We can't let them get away with using...
Let's see, can I get through the fence? He's out of my way. Oh, wow! Can I just shoot down the entirety of the train? I can. It doesn't work nearly as well as I was hoping it would. Let's just... Question, can I punch this train? Oh, not punch the train. Can I punch the truck? Sorry, I was thinking of the, I was thinking of this thing. Can I punch this? Yes, I can. Haha! Alright, that's one solution.
The yellow icons on your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion. Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas. When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating.
I thought I killed this truck. I'm not sure. It does look like my jet dash will absolutely just demolish anything and everything. What? Get out of here. So they just respawn with some level of regularity. Okay. So that should be good. Set the target, and...
Those annoying soldiers are coming in swarms. Shotguns with a wide firing area or machine guns with a high rapid fire rate are effective here. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
Next question. No. Okay. I was really hoping that I could just, I was really hoping I could just charge...
This has been a momentous first job.
and blast through a lot of them. Luckily, the melee hit's really effective at just taking out pretty much any inanimate object in front of me. Shipping crates, trucks, people, everything. I'm fine with this. What's this? Shield unit. Okay, so it looks like there's more of a progression system to this game than I thought. I was worried that this is just going to be a basic third-person shooter, but it looks like I'm quite incorrect on that, and that's fine.
Destroy every target area and annihilate the enemy army.
Question. Is there anything of any immediate value in here? Offensive augment. Yes, there is. What about these buildings? Yes. Heavy arms ammo. Well, that was worth it. So note to self, destroy everything. It seems like there is a very distinct reason for why you would want to do so. Okay, so the UI in this game is kind of funky. I'm trying to see exactly... So, the green bar is like temp health.
A timed self-destruct device is attached to the cage. The destruct device kicks into action when you draw close for a fixed period of time. The time limit self-destruct device has been activated. Hurry and destroy it. Mr. President, the POW rescue failed.
I thought you were supposed to use light weaponry on that. Oh, maybe I should switch to the...
The POWs have been safely
Yep.
freed.
So it looks like the handgun is no good for that sort of thing. I gotta use the M4A1. But I kind of knew that the handgun is like a neat idea, but it's not very good. It just has a shit ton of ammo, so that's kind of the main reason why you'd use it. Whee! Oh. Out of my way, thing! It's a shame about losing the POWs. Again, if I feel truly motivated about this, I might come back and let's see, if I feel truly motivated about this, I might come back and just replay some of the missions to get the stuff that I lost. I don't know, hard to say. Because it's not very hard, and it makes plenty of sense now that I've, like, played it for a little while and, like, I'm getting used to it. The UI is still going to take some getting used to, comparatively. Question. Yeah, that does way more damage. Oh, I see how the overheat system works. Okay, so I have a short period of a regular dash, and then the overheat is actively damaging me. But if I wait long enough, it cools, and since that lower blue bar just recovers normally, it's not actually perpetual damage. That makes perfect sense, actually. I get it. I understand. Anything in here? The answer is no, but that's fine.
The target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first.
This almost feels like it would be an amazing basis for like a better, for like a really solid open world game. Like, it reminds me of Red Faction Guerrilla. Wow. Yeah, that stomp move, it does horrible damage to those things. It does horrible damage to pretty much everything. Supposedly there's a survivor around here. Oh, it's a truck. That'd do the trick. Alright, heavy arms ammo. Not the most exciting. Anything else around here? Can I check the map in any way? Yes, I can. Oh, wow. Okay. Looks like there's a lot more to this place than I'm giving it credit for. It's like, I gotta be getting close to done, right? The answer is no. I mean, kinda, but mostly no. And that's just more ammo. Anything else? Don't see anything. Charge! Because I'd hate to miss stuff. I'm not sure how much I need to care, though. And it's also one of those that maybe redoing missions... Let's see. There we go. They are safe. You have been saved, civilians! Congratulations! Now run before all this shrapnel destroys you. Let's see, was there? Yes. Another energy pod. Okay, so now that I've got that, what's X? Oh! X is also the dash. Oh, but you can use it to quick dash. Okay, that'll be helpful if we ever run into anything bigger than a standard infantry soldier, which is pretty much guaranteed. Like I said, pretty much guaranteed.
Well, if it isn't the pride of the United States, M1 Abrams team. I never thought they would join the fight.
God, this voice acting is shitty, and I think that's entirely intentional.
High-powered weapons like bazookas are effective against the tough tank armor. Please don't hold back on using the weapons in your backpack.
Okay, so luckily the tank... let's see. Yeah, luckily the tanks are not that big of a deal. Let's see. Oh, they're hiding up there. I got it. Ow. Well, less ow. Again, mostly... Whoa! Never mind. Well, that's just a fire escape. There is no escape. That's ridiculous. Just hit the lower part and everyone on it just goes sailing up into the sky and dies horribly. That is amazing and terrifying. And this guy is just cool with it all. Okay. I might have to turn the sound effects back down. This is a bit of a problem. Nope. No. Okay, hostages rescued. Hostage lost? I'm not even sure what hostage there is to lose. I think I might have to turn the sound effects down. Yep. Okay, out of here. Weird truck. Okay. We're gonna turn the sound effects back down a little bit. I like this. It's just, there's just weird problems. This game is intentionally kind of crappy. Like, the gameplay for a 2004 game is actually pretty solid. But, like, they really didn't do anything to modernize the experience. In fact, I almost kind of wonder if the voice acting is intentionally made worse. Which is actually really amusing. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but I'll take what I can get. Like, I don't know, it's satisfying to play some of these, like, older games and see, like, yeah, where did we come from as an industry? Like, this is the studio that made Dark Souls, which... that's always kind of a special trip, just to see what they've been up to. Oh, there's another freaking tank here. I do also have the sniper rifle. Doesn't seem like the sniper rifle is really that useful. I'll probably stick to the M4A1, at least until I run out of ammo. We'll probably want to, like, grab some more just basic machine guns here. Oh. That's one of the platforms. Maybe that doesn't do as much damage as I gave it credit for. Rocket launcher certainly does. It does terrible things to these towers. I was hoping this, like, I could stomp the shit out of the towers, but it ain't taken. Which makes me a bit sad. I think there's a guy hiding on the other side of this truck. You fool. Why would you do that? This is a terrible place to hide. I'm not even sure if there's anybody on that fire escape, but you know what? No survivors. Nothing. This is magic. Jank magic. Whoops. Oh, there's like a giant freaking cannon just sticking out off of that. I'm not even sure where this missile... It's saying missile alert repeatedly, but it's not actually firing missiles at me. Or maybe it's very hard to tell. Anyway, whoops. That's just a bunker. I could shoot...
Mr. President, there are 3 areas remaining. Just a bit more, Mr. President.
I could shoot more... Let's see. That's a shield unit and an offensive unit. I'm assuming some of these things are actual collectibles and some of these things are just kind of bupkis. Maybe like a temp boost. Maybe all of them are actually like permanent upgrades and I should be going out of my way to grab everything. We'll find out. Let's see. Wander, did you ever play the Armored Core games? It's also from software. Lots of fun. I played Armored Core 3, I think. It was the one with the red-orange mecha with the roundish shoulders. That was the one I played. I liked the idea of it. I never got very far in the campaign mode, because my one problem with the Armored Core games is they had really hefty upkeeps. Like, you do a mission and your repair and fuel bill were like stupidly expensive, and it kind of sucked because effectively it meant I never had any money ever, and was constantly just like scrounging for nothing, and effectively had to redo like missions over and over and over again. And that was unfortunate as far as I was concerned. Like, it wasn't... Am I not hitting it? Maybe I have to... I don't know. At least I can shoot the gun off the thing. But it does not look like the jump slams. The jump slams really, like, actually do a whole lot of damage to this thing. I really should just be using the rocket launcher. Is that all of them? They all dead? Oh, there's a tank. No, I think that missed. But that's okay. Yeah, I'd love to play some proper Armored Core games. I was hoping FromSoftware would actually revisit the series, but it seems like for the most part they're really stuck on the Dark Souls and Souls-likes. Which, on one hand, is kind of sad, because I'd absolutely love to play, like, an Armored Core game that just played kind of like Dark Souls, but with a slightly higher emphasis on ranged combat, but you still have a lot of, like, melee and so on and so forth thrown in. But there is a game called Demon X Machina that's coming out fairly soon. I think it's sometime later this year, like mid to late September, I think. That I'm really looking forward to, because it's made by some FromSoftware people, and I believe Kojima people. I could be wrong about the Kojima thing, but that looks like a proper mech game, and it also looks like they're taking like proper feedback.
There's one area remaining. Show them the true heart of America.
Which, like, for me, I don't know. I love it when game developers, like, put out a demo or something like that, and people are like, it's not that great, and they're like, okay, we gotta fix this. And then they do. Wow. Hi. I'm gonna just shoot some of these things out from here. Because this looks like a problem. I think I need that grenade launcher. It's just approach from the front. It doesn't actually look like there's a whole lot of threats here. What do we even have?
Forces have usurped the building, making it a target.
The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Halcon Denkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it.
What the hell? She's like, man, that's a lovely building. Let's destroy the shit out of it. I think I know why this country is doomed. Or not, well, yes, I know why it's doomed. But no, like, they were talking about how, like, there are terrorist organizations and whatnot.
Tall targets are enemy headquarter installations. The morale of the troops is rising due to the HQ installations. Destroy the HQ facilities first, and eradicate their will to fight.
There's a lot of just targets in here, and I'm not entirely sure. Am I just destroying the whole building? Oh yeah, it looks like I am. Well, anyway, out of ammo on that. Let's see. No, sniper's no good. Okay. Let's go back to shooting this. Oh, I see. That's why the pistol's kind of good. It's really good for shooting missiles out of the air. Because you've got a much wider... like a much wider range to shoot at. And so almost every missile is not going to be able to hit me in the slightest. Some are, but for the most part it's just gonna always miss. Not always. Would you please decease? Oh, maybe if I get closer I can actually shoot things with the pistol as well. No, it doesn't really look like it. Luckily they do next to no damage to me, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, Judy straight up reminds me of some of the NPCs from EDF, who's just like, oh, there we go.
From a U.S. president. Nice thinking on your feet.
Did I get everything? Oh.
Mr.
Hi!
Thank you for destroying the area. It looks like you're gonna receive a lovely present.
Let's see. Does Wander know about the super move?
That boy needs a presidential diet. I guess he's had too much junk food. Yeah, that kid's some too. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President.
Okay. Gotta watch my damage for a bit. Go sideways, get out of there for a bit. Let my HP come back. Oh, I actually went down a bar. Question. Can I just get behind it? Because it does look like if I hang out directly next to his face.
That boy's punishment seems to have done the trick. Just a little more and your work is done, Mr. President.
It looks like hanging out directly next to this guy does horrible things to him. I'm not doing damage to him with the pistol at all. Not overwhelmingly, but that's okay. So I gotta check the controls real quick. Controls. Somebody's saying there's, let's see, gamepad controls. Boost, stomp, blaze attack. Okay, let's try the blaze attack. I don't think I've tried that yet, and I think this is a good opportunity.
How you like me now?
Wow. Yeah, that would do the trick.
What a perfect display of your talents, Mr. President.
San Francisco have been annihilated. Nice work, Mr. President.
Sure.
All in a day's work, huh, Mr. President?
Nope, we've only just begun. The fight will continue. As long as the America inside my heart is still alive.
Wow, that is some ham. And I don't even have my pizza yet. So I missed an energy pod. I rescued almost everybody. Well, damage points, rush combo, and chain combo didn't do so hot. But you know what? Don't care. Okay, so we've collected enough energy pods to upgrade my mobile armor suit. Saving the citizen has increased your economy rating in San Francisco to 49. And tech rating to 12. Interesting. Okay. A sharp rebuke of cannon fire echoed across San Francisco as President Wilson commenced his counteroffensive against the vice president's regime. The liberation of the city struck a chord in the hearts of a small band of patriots whose alabaster souls still believed in the freedom that Richard Hawk had stripped away. A movement had been born, and it wanted Hawk to get the hell out of Dodge. The wings of justice were spreading, like an eagle, and ready to soar. CNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
Mr. President, the Information Management Department received an email that might interest you.
An email?
Actually, it's a sound file.
What?
Yes, boss.
Oh, he said play it for me.
Are seeking volunteers to oppose the coup d'etat forces. Awaiting response from fellow sympathizers.
The sound quality is terrible. Could you try and contact the person who sent the email?
Sure, of course, boss.
Maybe America's faith in freedom hasn't faded just yet. And Jody, I'm taking back our country, going from west to east.
Go west. I mean, east, young man. Huh? Mr. President, we got a message from the Information Management Department. The coup d'etat forces are making an announcement on national television.
Connect me.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where the password is overflowing love and daily benevolence. Today, we bring you a most unfortunate bulletin. Last evening, the city of San Francisco suffered extensive damage at the hand of Metal Wolf, who suddenly appeared. In addition to slaughtering unresisting citizens, this heinous terrorist took citizens hostage and made an unjust demand for the release of violent criminals and the sum of $500 million. This vicious act could easily be the worst in U.S. history. Metal Wolf's pilot is meaner than Satan himself, and we will not permit him to get away with acts like this. We Americans will never yield to such evil. We Americans will obtain our own justice. Although martial law continues, my fellow Americans, please bear with our situation. To defend this lovable nation, let's lead the brave fight together. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where our motto, justice over theory, is your motto.
We've been made public enemy number one. How about seeking exiles or asking for help from other nations?
No, I'm the president. I can't be the one to start a war in this country. I'll be the one to wage the war.
Mr. President.
Hey, Jody, update me on the situation in the West.
Well, this is goofy shit. Okay. So it looks like I have quite a number of other missions to work on. So economy is 49 out of 51, tech 12 out of 14. So yeah, if I'd rescued that one set of hostages, I probably would have gotten everything. I'll probably be fine without. So I've still got a ways before I hit this embargo. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna see how to even freaking edit this game and how doable it is. Because either it's not going to be audible, or it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare, because I'm going to have to raise certain things, lower other stuff, and oh god. I'll have to figure out how it goes. What I do want to take a look at is...
The enemy force is strengthening their suppression of Beverly Hills. This is due to information that leaked out regarding some millionaires who are amassing capital to fund the resistance. While the number of soldiers equipped with heavy firearms is great, if you pay higher attention to their attacks, they're no threat to your mobile armor. The verticals in this battle theater are violent. Consider the advantages and disadvantages in the geographical features as you destroy all the target areas in the town. This mission goes by the call name... Brings fashion back to the street.
What? None of that makes sense. I guess the last one didn't either.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Okay, so I'm not actually going to start the mission. I just wanted to take a look at what I had. So, oh, right. We had energy pods. Did we? Because it said I had enough energy pods to get myself a boost. Maybe I have to go back to the previous mission, give or take? Anyway, so investment in manufacture. So handguns are kind of okay. Let's see, I can put some more money into these. We gotta make the N4A1, so why don't we make a better handgun? And then let's... Oh wait, no, I have 253,000. Hold up. I have a lot more money than I thought I did. Okay. We should probably go make some of this stuff, though. Because the problem is, yeah, I just didn't have any. So... Okay, so I already have an M29. What I don't have is this. I could make another one, which would be interesting. So what's the difference? Standard type, energy. Oh. That fires basic energy rounds. Okay. We already see shotguns. And I've got this. Oh, I just already have one of these. So there's submachine guns. We also have a whole bunch of different machine guns. Fires energy rounds, outstanding range, and increases burst gauge charge. These do the most amount of damage. Also, starting capacity is kind of important. So I'm gonna grab... I'm gonna just develop both of these. If I develop it, do I just get another one? Yeah, so I might be able to equip more. That's confusing. Well, I guess the other thing we should probably look at is bazookas. Let's see. Because I can... Yeah. Yeah. Shell's like trying to poach my pizza and I've just handed it to her because I don't even care. Oh, I've been using bazookas. Oh, missile launchers have tracking capabilities. Okay, so the other one I kind of want to look into is grenade launchers. It looks like they give me like shit tons of money for no good reason. Maybe it's just because I was thorough there. I don't even know. Anyway, while we're here, let's manufacture... Let's see. Do we have a better variety of these? So... Our basic one that we've been using is Firepower 800, Blast Rating in D. Do we have anything with a bigger blast rating? The answer is no. Oh, limited rare metal could also be a bit of an issue. High explosive rockets. Precision targeting. So supposedly this one might have a bigger blast radius. It certainly doesn't look like it. What about grenade launchers, seeing as we don't have any? They have a bigger blast radius. Which does the most amount of damage? Napalm rounds. Ooh. Places bombs. Let's probably just grab... Nope, we can't grab that one. Well, I guess let's just grab the most basic of grenade launchers for the time being. And we'll work on the rest of this later. Alright. Well, this game is hella fun. I can't wait to play more, but I think I'm going to come back when I've, like, sorted my head a little bit, because this game is nuts, and, oh god, editing it is not going to be fun. But I think I'm going to at least play a fair chunk of it, just because it does seem really cool. It's just also very old and very, very clunk, and that throws me off super hard. Especially the audio balance. Like, if you want to make me have, like, a serious problem commentating over a game, and just, like, throw me off my game, bad audio balance is the easiest way to do it. That said, please don't do that, because why? It works for this game because I think it's intentional, but oh god, like, the differences between cutscenes, in-game volume, briefings, and so on and so forth, like, oh god, I really am gonna have to go over each episode with a fine-tooth comb if I want it to actually sound good, which is a problem. So what was this ported to? PC, PS4? I know it's on PC, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be coming out on PS4. But Steam is the first place to look, and this will be out on August 6th? It's either 5th or 6th, I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to double check that, but it'll be out in a couple of days. And I've got at least a number of more missions more to play before that comes out. But I think I'll do that tomorrow when my head's on straight. And I think I'm a little bit less frazzled by clunk and audio problems. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.